Hey gents, today we're going to dive into Greats, and this is their newest shoe. Just got this in the last week, and this is the shoe I've had from them for about 2 years and wear it all the time. One of my favorites in the rotation. And I get a ton of questions about these because in the end of 2018, early 2019, they switched from their Margom soles, which is what my Greats have, to these new in-house soles, which I believe are based on Vibram soles. Don't quote me on that. I don't have any like insider knowledge or connection to Greats. This is just me reviewing the shoes. I do have a link down below that's an affiliate link if you buy that sports channel, but otherwise I can say whatever I want, which is nice. And so I just want to give a little bit of time to these because I do get so many questions and kind of the differences between the two. So right off the bat, obviously it's the same shoe. This is the Royale. This is the minimalist sneaker that they've really built a company on. And what's been interesting to see as they switched from the Margom soles to these new soles is that they've done a lot more styles. And it's because they can do different colors for the soles, different styles all across the board. And I think, this is again my speculation on the brand, as I look at more of the minimalist sneakers that come in around this $200 price point, the ones that have Margom soles are generally higher priced than Greats were at $179, which is why they were such a drastic deal. Like if you wanted to get into some Margom soles, you were up over $200. And so what I think Greats basically looked at the market and said, if we want to keep this $179 price point, which is a really great deal, made in Italy, full grain uppers, calfskin, lining, all great materials all around. If they wanted to keep that $179 price point, they had to switch the soles or raise the price. And so I think in that trade-off, based on all those shoes that I've covered in the past, and I got another video coming up very soon, I think it was the right decision because I think the shoes at $179 are such a great value, and the soles, while they can make or break the experience, they did it in the right way to where you can feel that this is nice and substantial. It's still very comfortable right on the foot, but they were able to do a little bit more customization on the sole. And so wearing them is basically the same fit, so they were able to maintain, they do run large for a sneaker, but they fit the same as like a dress shoe, which is I think what you get with that kind of Italian Margom sole on here. And you can't really tell, like when I put them up against like this, but there's just an ever so slightly modified toe. The new ones are very slightly slimmer and a bit longer in the kind of toe cap area, but it still has the same styling. They have the stripe on the side. Some of their styles have an actual color in here, and it has the perforated dots on the top, which can help with breathability of the shoe. Also gives it that kind of Air Force One vibe. But it also sets it apart from the other like super clean, super minimalist sneakers. They also let it pretty unbranded. So on the old one, you had Greats kind of up here, and then this was just the Margom on the back. They switched that now. It's kind of the clean one on top, but they have Greats embossed in the bottom in a very subtle way. And then on the tongue, they still have the Greats logo on there. And so it's largely the same shoe, it's just a slightly different sole. And the main reason that I grabbed these is to compare the leather, because I do not think the leather is changed. If anything, it's the same leather between the newest ones and the oldest ones. But as far as the durability of the sole, I have had experience with those in their Knit Royale, which I did a video on. And you can clearly see these are a lot dirtier than the brand new ones. But as far as durability and comfort of the new Greats proprietary sole, I think it's right on par with Margom. And I think as a brand, they would have had to look at this and say, if we're gonna go away from Margom, away from the brand name, we're gonna have to make something that's just as good. Where I can see the most wear on all of my shoes and sneakers is really this right foot back heel. So you can see over a couple of years, kind of worn this down. And over here, wearing these, 3 months, very minimal wear on the outside, and that's what you really want to see. And so great construction, made in Italy. These are the old ones. The new ones though, if you have any kind of concerns, I think they are you're okay. So if you're looking for that minimalist sneaker, I stand by. In my really big sneaker roundup I talked about at $179, these are some of the best value. You can definitely get minimalist sneakers with nicer leather, but they will come at a higher price. And then same, the other ones are always compared to is like Svensson or Beckett Simonon. Those are lower priced, but they also do not have as nice, the big thing with these is the inner lining I find on the Greats has some of the best like full grain leather, which helps with, moisture wicking and the smell proper. Like the overall comfort of the Greats is that really nice tipping point where you're getting excellent quality, but at that sub $200 price point. So there's probably enough rambling for one video. I'm happy to continue answering questions, but I just wanted to kind of give a head-to-head quick look at these. And so if you have any questions, I will be down in the comments as always. You can also reach out at _Kavalier on Twitter and Instagram. I'd love to hear from you guys over there. If you pick up through my link, supports the channel, keeps things going like this. Until next time, gents, this is the Kavalier.